Hello, friends. I'm Sophie. My story began one day when I was sitting with my friends Zoe and Wanda and my neighbors. Wanda invited us to her house urgently. What's going on? I hope it's something good that deserves all this fuss, Wanda. Of course it's something great. We'll have fun together. But we'll wait until my mom leaves the house and goes to my aunt's. Okay, tell us a little about it while your mom is out. I'm so curious, I said. Okay, I'll tell you about the Charlie game, said Wanda. The Charlie game? Who's Charlie? And how do we play it? I don't understand, I replied. I'll explain everything to you, but my mom has to leave first so she doesn't spoil the game. Okay, we'll wait. A few minutes passed until we heard Wanda's dad saying, Enjoy yourselves, girls. I'll be out and won't be late. If you need anything, just call me. See you later, Wanda. Wanda said, Goodbye, Mom. Her dad left and Wanda closed the door. I looked at her and said, Now tell us about this game and its story. They say that this Charlie is a demonic creature, and we do some rituals until he comes, and we ask him for anything and he'll do it. You must be joking, Wanda. Are we going to summon a demonic creature? Aren't you afraid that this will harm us? This is definitely insane. I won't continue with this nonsense. I'll go to my house. Are you coming with me, Sophie? I don't know, but I'm curious, especially since I've heard a lot about this game and I want to try it. Okay, you guys go ahead and try it. As for me, I'll go back to my house. See you later. It seems like you're afraid, Sophie. You're showing your cowardice by making fun of it, but you're actually weak, said Wanda. I'm not like that. I just don't like this nonsense, and I don't believe in it. Sit with us and let's try it. If nothing happens, then your words are true. But if something happens, that's impossible to happen, and you'll see it with your own eyes. Tell us how this game is played and where it takes place. It takes place in the bathroom. Let's go there, but I'll bring a white paper and 2 pens. I swallowed my fear and gathered my strength, and we went to the bathroom and sat in a circular shape. So, what are we going to do now, Wanda? We'll draw 2 lines on the paper. One vertically and one horizontally to create 4 squares. We'll write yes in 2 of the intersecting squares and no in the other 2 squares, and then we'll place the pens on the lines, said Wanda. I didn't know what happened, but my body started shaking with fear. What are we going to do next? What's wrong with you, Sophie? Are you scared, you coward? Of course not. I'm not scared at all. So what are we going to do next? We'll call on Charlie until the pen moves on the paper. Come on, hold my hand and say it behind me.
Charlie,
are you here?
Can we play?
We repeated this sentence 3 times, but nothing happened. Wanda laughed sarcastically and said, I told you this is nonsense and nothing will happen. Before I could finish my sentence, I found the pen moving towards the word yes. You see, Sophie, this is real, not just a myth as you say. The pen moved due to the breeze from the window. The window is closed, Sophie, but try it yourself. Call on Charlie again and see if it's the effect of the breeze or not. I swallowed my fear and said in a trembling voice, Charlie, are you here? We all looked at the pen, which moved again. So, Charlie, are you ready to play? The pen moved towards yes. Okay, as the number of genies here, Charlie, are they more than 1,000? The pen moved towards yes again. Wanda interrupted before she could finish and said, Stop this game. I learned that it's real, but let's stop before things turn against us. Wanda laughed and said, Don't worry, I'm not a coward like you, Sophie. Come on, Charlie, tell me, are you standing by my side? The pen moved towards no. Okay, are you by Sophie's side? The pen moved towards yes. At this point, I stood up with fear and said, That's enough. You guys can continue. I'm going back home. That's not acceptable. Before we ask Charlie, maybe he agrees, maybe not. Charlie, do you allow Sophie to withdraw from the game? The pen moved towards no. I was shocked by what was happening and almost cried. I can't continue. I want to go back home. We didn't agree on this, Wanda. Suddenly, the pen began to move quickly. What's happening when the pen moves like this? It seems that Charlie is very angry because of your talk. Sit down and let me continue the game. We sat quietly and Wanda said, Charlie, we apologize for what happened. Can you tell us? Can we see you? The pen moved to the word yes. Before Wanda could finish, I said to her, Of course not, Wanda. Don't do this. We don't want to see it. Please end this game before anyone gets hurt. But she didn't listen to me and said, Since you can appear, Charlie, come out and show us your form. Suddenly, the pens on the paper broke, and the window opened violently from the force of the air. Suddenly, Wanda screamed and her body began to shake. Her eyes turned white and under her eyes were black. Then Wanda spoke in a terrifying voice. "Hello, I'm Charlie. I appeared to you as you wanted, but I don't have a body, so I decided to manifest in the body of your brave friend." No one spoke. We were sitting, trembling with fear. "Okay, don't answer, but I'll make you regret your mockery and not responding to me." Suddenly, Wanda's body began to shake again, and she said in fear, "What will he do? Why didn't you answer, you fools?" "Did you hear what he said?" "Yes, I heard everything, but I couldn't answer, and now I'm afraid of what he might do." "What will he do?" But before I could finish, we saw smoke coming out of the bathroom. We ran out of the house and found it was on fire. We tried to get out, but the doorknob melted from the heat. Zoe cried, "Oh my God, we're going to die here. I don't want to die like this." "This is because of your foolish thoughts, Sophie. I will not forgive you for this." "Stop now. This is not the time. Let's think about how we can—" She stopped talking and started coughing. Suddenly, we felt nothing. I woke up in the hospital and looked around. I saw Wanda, Zoe, and our families. "My dear, are you okay? What happened?" "Yes, Mom, I'm fine. I started to say. Wanda interrupted me and said, "We were baking cookies and lit a fire in the kitchen." "Mom, Wanda, didn't I tell you before leaving not to do anything, but it's okay." "Thank God you're all okay, but don't do it again." 2 days passed and we returned home. Thank God it was all over. And my friends, don't try these things even if they become myths to you. They could pose a great danger. See you in a new story.